Hello my friends, how is everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. I am Sheree. This is Turquoise Dreaming is my channel, and I'm so glad you're here. I have a fun video for you today. And if you read the title, I'm sure I'm going to put something in there about a giveaway. And something I put in my shop. So I did it all. I'm doing it all together. This should be a quick video, but as you know, if you know, if you've been watching my channels, you know I've been doing some destashes, and last weekend I think I had 3 video destashes. So some of those things have been sold, and some of them are still in my shop. If you want to check it out and see what's still there, and I do have, I think maybe 5 journals, like junk journals, in there for sale, and some other books and things that I've been listing. So, you know, if you want some junk journal supplies or a journal, check it out. The link's always in my description box. But the giveaway is going to be these 4 journals to 4 different people, okay? I'm not going to draw it out either because I thought maybe somebody might want these for, you know, you might want one for yourself, you might want one for a gift, you know, whatever you want it for is, you know, it's yours to do what you want with if you win it. So let me show you what I've got here. 4 journals, 4 different people. Let me just say real quick, to enter, I do giveaways once in a while, but I haven't done one in a little while. So you got to be 18 and over. You need to comment below this video that you are interested in winning a journal, and just, you know, basically that's it. I'm going to just, you know, do a drawing, maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, I think I'll number them right now. That's what we'll do. We'll do a drawing, and this is just off the top of my head, folks, friends. Yeah, we'll do a drawing, and let's see. And I'll put numbers on these. Let me see. I'm just trying to find what I want to write numbers on. I've got some little post-it notes here. Let's use the little tomato, strawberry, whatever this is. Okay, and I've got a marker here. So I'm going to show you the journals. And, you know, I say, you know, if you'd like to win a journal, let me know in the comments, and, you know, things like that. Don't forget to like this video. And it also, you need to be a subscriber. So, you know, probably most of you are subscribers, but maybe you have been watching and you thought you were subscribed. So just check and make sure you're subscribed. And if you're not, you know, I would love to have you in the turquoise dreaming family, as they say. So yeah, so let's push these over, and I'll show you one at a time. They are not anything special, and I'll tell you where they came from. So, you know, I've been moving my craft room from my downstairs to my upstairs, and I've been showing you some sorting videos and some, you know, progress videos. I do have to do a progress video soon, but this first journal here is going to be number 1. So, like, when I pick a winner, I'll probably do like the random YouTube picker, you know, that you do online, and I'll be like, the first person will win number 1, the second person will win number 2, like that. So we can keep this straight. But this will be number 1. I'll put that on there after I show you what this is. So this is a little journal that I made a long time ago when I first started making junk journals, and I was making a bunch of, I was using up book pages, to tell you the truth, and I don't know what book this says, Alone, here on the Time to Stand, you know, and I don't check the, you know, the books I use are basically, you know, standard kind of nice, you know, books, but I can't guarantee there's not a bad word. I'm like, I don't read every page and make sure there's no bad or whatever words that somebody might be offended by, type of thing. So, you know, they are what they are. But basically, I was just using up book pages, and I made a bunch of journals I was challenged myself just to make book page journals, just all out of book pages, to see what I could do with them. So this has quite a few pages in it too, but this is a little journal. I had bought these little notebooks that have these little images on there, and then there were paper inside. I took the paper out, so here's the back. Copyright, maybe it says. I don't know. I got them online somewhere. Like, I don't even know where I got them now. But I took the original paper out and put the book pages in there. You see, I made little pockets, and there's a little envelope back here that is a pocket. Little papers in there. I mean, I have no. Oh, there's a little index card in there, and this cover's kind of a cardstock type. And here's all the book pages. See, it's all book pages. Every single page is a book page. And then I added, see, this is a picture from on one of the book pages. Every single page has washi on the edge. So let's see, it's wrapped around the edge, every single page. I wanted to try that. I didn't do that to all of them, but I did it to some of them because I wanted to see what it looked like. And it's really, really pretty, actually, if you've never tried it and you wanted to. And you want to use up some washi. It's actually really pretty. So that, and then, so let me just do, I don't want this video to be too long, but I want to show you. Let's do a quick flip through. I'm not going to, there's a star. I'm just going to let you look at what's here. There's a pocket with some goodies. Little ribbon pocket there, a trim, made out of trim. A map. That's cool. That was on one of the book pages. Let's see. Am I skipping pages here? Yeah. I just used all... That's just a page from the book. I didn't do anything to it, I don't think. No, that's just a page from the book. So lots of room for you to put in your own things on just blank book pages with the washi edge trim. And as you can see, I was just using up book pages. Pocket in the middle here. It's just one signature, but here's the pocket in the middle with some goodies. It's sewn, you know, this signature is sewn in, and it's sewn in with green and white baker's twine. So, little tuck spot there with a little piece of ephemera. I've had this for a long time, and I didn't know what to do with it because I wasn't going to sell it, you know what I mean? And I haven't used it for anything, so that's what this giveaway is all about. These are just some journals that I haven't used. So, and I didn't really, I didn't want to sell this one, you know. I didn't, you know, it just wasn't, it's not a journal that I would sell type of thing. And I'll tell you about the others when I get to them, why I'm giving them away and not selling them. So, anyway, number one, you have seen it. It's small. See my hand? And just want you to know, what's available here for giveaway. So it's completely free. I will mail it to whoever the winners are, and it will you'll just get this little journal. And, I want to keep the postage down for, mailing, so it's not going to be any more than just this wrapped up and tucked into a little envelope. So, number two. Okay, so this is a little, I'd like to keep this one, but I'm going to go ahead and give this one away too. And this is one I got at a thrift store. I thought it was just so cool. It's sewn in pages. This is the cover. I just haven't done anything with it, and I haven't taken it apart. I mean, I could still take it apart and use the pages, but I thought it would be a nice giveaway. It's like a brand new little journal, blank journal that nobody used. I picked it up at a thrift store because I thought it was cute. And it is cute. It's super cute. Little hearts with, like almost like watercolor painting in it. And these look like doodles. Anyway, the inside is just, here's the middle of the signature. And all the pages are like this. The pages are actually very thick too. They're like cardstock themselves, if you can hear the thickness on that. And the cover is a cardstock cover. See, I'm trying to see, do I have feels like I have a page there, but that's just the inside of the cover. So yeah, lots of pages to do right on. I mean, you could do whatever you want on these. They're very thick. You could probably paint on them and it wouldn't go through. Draw, write, glue things in, whatever. But it's like a little traveler's notebook size. And I'll tell you, this size, this one is 4 1/4 about inches wide and 8 1/4 inches tall. So that's basically traveler's notebook size, although it is a sewn in signature. So that's number 2. And I'm selling that one because, you know, I meant to do something with it and I never did. And I have plenty of paper. I don't need to take the paper out of here, you know what I mean? So I just thought it was so cute. I would sell it like it is. I mean, give it away like it is. So we've got 1 and 2. Let me not put them so far away. Let me put them right here. So maybe you can see them a little bit. Don't have a lot of room to get them in there. I just want to show you everything else here. So the next one is a journal that I won. A beautiful journal that I won. And I've never done, it's got a little dust on it. I'll clean it off. It's been just sitting. It's just been sitting. And I've looked at it whenever I've needed a journal, but I've won a couple journals. I have been trying to use them. I have a journal now that I'm using, which I don't have here right now, but it's one that I won, and I'm using it. But I'm not done using it, and it takes me a while to get through a journal. This one, the one I'm using, has quite a bit of pages in it. So, yeah, and I have a couple of journals I'm using myself right now. I made, and this one I won. So it's just like going to take me forever to get through these 2. So I thought, let me go ahead and give this one away. But it's really beautiful. It's got this little kind of, it's probably a Tim Holtz metal piece here. It says Inspire on it and a number. Let me show you up close so you can maybe see that. And then it just unwinds. There's a button here, and it looks like it's sewn on. So someone made this. I tried to find her channel today, and I couldn't find it. So I don't think she's doing YouTube videos anymore. And I think she used to sell on Etsy, and I just couldn't find her anywhere. I couldn't find her shop or her YouTube channels, and I haven't seen her like pop up or anything on like she used to when I won this on YouTube. So I'm thinking she's not on YouTube anymore. Maybe even has taken her channel down. But anyway, it's a wraparound journal, and it's got this nice. I don't know what the cover's made out of. I don't know if it's leather or what it is, but really nice. Can you see? It's kind of like got a design on it, but it's this, you know, kind of like a textured part here, and then this is a design here on top of the texture, kind of almost like a lacy design, but not really lacy. Maybe you can see it better on the back. So then you open, and it's got a pretty inside, this kind of almost like a encyclopedia or newspaper type texture. I mean, not texture, but the text. And then it's got columns and little sections like a dictionary or something like that. And I don't know if it's fabric. I think it must be fabric. And this is sewn around. Like, she put this together, this cover material, with this fabric, and it's sewn around here. And then here's a pocket in the back with that same leather, whatever that is right here, a little tuck spot with some things. Whatever's in here is what you're going to get. Everything in here. This is what came in it. Like I said, I won it, and I haven't done anything with it. So, so here's the first page, cardstock. I'm just going to flip quick and go through here, see what we got here. I haven't looked through the whole thing in a while, so it's just some fun stuff. Fun pages, you know how we like paper. Kindness little quote or poem there. Map, book page, coffee dyed pages, music. It looks like coffee dyed. Some kind of light, kind of almost like glassine paper there. This looks like scrapbook paper. Little note paper. Some like workbook or something there. A little, this looks like this is a reproduction like Sears. I have one of these, that's why I recognize it, but like a reproduction Sears catalog page. Yeah, I looked for her today. I couldn't, and I know I did a flip through and showed it, but I couldn't find it on my channel either. I searched I didn't look at, like, I can't look at all my videos because I have over 2,000 videos on my channel. But I search, you can search your channel, you know, put in search words. And it didn't, this one didn't come up. I found other journals that I've won that came up, but this one did not come up. I don't know what I titled it as, but oh, goodies in a pocket here. But oh, look at these little envelope, cute. And pocket there. Oh, this has got a gusset on it too. Look at that. Fancy schmancy. Fancy schmancy. Yeah, she did a really good job on her journals. And I'm not saying her name because I can't remember the whole name. I kind of remember part of it, but I don't remember the whole thing. But I think I remember enough to find her. But like I said, with my searches using the part of the name that I remember, couldn't find her. Here's a cool little star charm here on this envelope, little envelope closure there. So yeah, this is one signature. Nice little journal here, lots of room to do something. It is a nice little journal. But yeah, oh, here's another one of those envelopes. Goodies there. And then I'm sure that opens the same way. And there's probably nothing in there, but you never know. There could be. I'm not going to open it right now. I just want to flip through real quick. So I think we're on the back half here. Nice tag there. Nice blank tag for someone to do something with. So these are the same papers we just saw in the front. I'm still going to flip through them real quick, though. Little note paper in this pocket. And you saw the postcard and the other, like, this is a coffee dyed index card here in the back. And that's that one, and that's number 3. And I'll put a little number on it. So I'll do that, you know, don't forget to do all the things, like this video. And if you want to share it, that would be great. And tell other people about the giveaway. Just, you know, they do need to listen to my video and be a subscriber. And comment and be over 18 or over, and I'll do see, this is going to be this Saturday. This is going to be published on Saturday. What is it, November? Today is the 21st, I think. 22nd, I think, is tomorrow, or is tomorrow the 23rd? Anyway, I think tomorrow's the 22nd. Yeah, tomorrow's the 22nd. I had to think about what's going on, where I was today at work, and the date was the 21st. And tomorrow is, I was thinking about my granddaughter's birthday, but her birthday party is tomorrow, but her birthday day is on Sunday. So all that was going through my head when I was trying to remember what the date was today. Like, whoop, you know how your mind works. Okay, so number 4. This was a little journal that was given to me, and I love it. I love it a lot. It's so cute. But again, another one I haven't used. I stopped. That's why I asked you if you put in the comments if you want to win a journal, because I won quite a few journals, and I stopped entering giveaways because I was like, I'm winning too many journals. I'm not using these. I'm trying to use some, but I'm not using them all. So I actually stopped entering because I was winning too many journals, or be given them. I have another one too that someone gave me that I'm keeping, and so I have one spare one already. 2 I'm using, 1 spare one that I want to use. I think I'm going to turn that one actually into a prayer journal. So maybe I'll show you that when I get that organized. But yeah, so this is another little Christmassy one. So cute. So I thought this is the perfect time to give away this one that someone, well, I can say who I know who made this one. It was Sheree Smear. If you know her on, she has a Facebook group, Studio 28 Journal Creations, and she's on Facebook and on YouTube, so you can look her up, and I'll link her YouTube channel below. But yeah, she gave me this one. And it has this beautiful little applique, kind of glittery looking applique here, really cute. Christmas paper, doily, sewn in signature, 1 signature. This one, I didn't tell you the measurement of number 3. This one is about 5.5 inches wide, and just the outside of the journal here, 8.5 inches tall. Just so you know. This one is a smaller one, 4 inches exactly, and 6 inches tall, and it has a cute little baker's twine closure here. You've got a little hole there with a reinforcement on it. There's the hole in the back, the doily. Looks like a coffee dyed or slightly coffee dyed or distressed doily there. And I've never taken anything out of here. Everything that was in here is still in here. So whatever it comes with, you get to keep. You get to have. So there's a little pocket here with some stamps, a little tag, Christmas tag, cute, and a little booklet, cute, with some little papers. It looks like a cute little Christmas booklet, notebook, mini notebook. Those are in that first pocket. And then Christmas scrapbook paper, a little belly band, cute little papers. And then got some washi on that. Oh, it folds out here. Little tab, fold out. Super cute little journal. A little piece of ephemera there and a belly band. This edge has a decorative edge on it, this paper here. Some stamping. A little brown paper. Always nice. Cute. All sorts of different papers, sizes, and all that. Just like a very junk journal-y style. Little tags here. 2 little tags. Some baker's twine. I like that. It's that thicker baker's twine. Very pretty. Little page there. Little pocket here. This has a cute little ribbon on it. This opens up, it looks like. Let's see. Oh, it's a little envelope. And it's got a little something in there. A little piece of paper in there. Cute. So cute. Here's the center. Merry and bright. Here's the strings, and they've got some little buttons on them. A little crystal-y light button and a little reddish one there. Little mini buttons for a mini journal. Another little envelope. It feels like there's a piece of paper inside. I'll leave that to be a surprise. A little angel ephemera there. It's gorgeous. Little pockets there in the middle. And then the back half, tuck spot with a little tag. It looks like, I just want to make sure I try to show you most everything. A couple little tags there. Sheree makes, if you don't know Sheree Smear, she sells digitals. She does digitals. I was on her design team for a little while. I think it was a couple years. It might have been a few years. It might have been 3 years. I'm not sure now. It's been a while. Here's a belly band. But yeah, nice Facebook group if you want to look into joining a junk journal Facebook group. That's a nice bunch on there. Little tuck spot here with a flip up and a little piece of ephemera. It says Merry Christmas. That's pretty. And then I just thought, instead of these sitting around, somebody could use them, Okay, and some cute ephemera in the back pocket here. Very adorable. That's so pretty. Look at that. There's a piece of washi on there. I'm not sure where that came from. It might have been or is it? I don't know if that's washi or a piece of paper, but maybe that was a little tab on something. But I'm going to leave it in there so that somebody can use it. So there we go, number 4. Now stay tuned now, don't go anywhere. I have one more thing to show you that I've listed in my shop. These are all Destashes, so these are Destash giveaways. And then I have one thing I got listed for a Destash in my shop this week. Like I mentioned, I'm getting toward the end of moving stuff up here. I still do have a few things to move up here, but I am pretty much, I see the light at the end of the tunnel, if you know what I mean. So this is number 4. So that's how I'll pick them in that order when I do the giveaway. And oh, did I say actually next Saturday? I was talking about the date. I don't think I ever told you when the good giveaway would be. So the good thing to do about if you enter, if you do say, yeah, I would like to win one of those journals, that'd be great. I could really use one or whatever for a gift for myself. And so the good thing to do, which I learned, is because you think you're going to remember, but you kind of might forget. You very well could, especially this time of year when there's so much going on. So make sure you hit the bell for notifications, and then at least check your notifications. If you don't know how to check your notifications, it's you get a little, how you get the little, what do you call it, the little dot when you have a notification. That's what that is on YouTube. If you see your app on your phone and you see that little dot, that means you have a notification, and the notification's up there under whatever it is, the bell or whatever is on the top of YouTube, and just look in there, or you might, sometimes you get it. I don't usually get my notifications in my email. I have to look, or I'm just trying to help you to remember to come back and check to see if you won. You know what I mean? Because I can't always get a hold of people. Like I might even, like if you don't, you would have to contact me and give me your address so I can mail it what you won to you. But if you don't contact me, like I'll say when you win, I'll say, yeah, my email address is below. Send me your address and I'll mail it to you. But if you don't send me an email, the next thing I would do is under your comment, like, hey, you won, send me your address. And then if you still don't respond, my hands are kind of tied at that point. There's nothing else I can do. So if you have your notifications on, at least that's a little something for you to look out for. If you can't remember where when I did my video, and like who I was or whatever, if you're new to my channel, or if you just are seeing this and I want to subscribe, I want to, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. But you do have to come back and see if you won. That's the magic part of it, to actually get your hands on it. So 4 journals giveaway. And then I found this when I was moving things up in the last bunch of stuff I moved up in the last big piece of furniture. This was hiding in there under something. So I have a jewelry destash in my I have a book page. I think I'd like to do more book page bundles. So, but I do have one book page bundle in there. I have a jewelry destash and some books I've listed. So this is going to be a separate like little jewelry destash, since I just found it. I won't include it in the others. The other one's big enough anyway. I'm going to probably have trouble getting that into an envelope or something. But this is just a little kit I had purchased to make some earrings. I really do love making earrings, but I'm not going to do that for a while. I'm going to focus on my journal so I can use my books, all these books that I've shown you that I have moved up here in my craft room. And so, I'm kind of just not going to do the jewelry for a good while, or maybe never again. I don't know. But this is a cute little kit, and I only made 1 pair of earrings. I have them. I wear them, and they're cute. But I have 1 pair of earrings that I made from this kit. So it's got everything in here. This is how it came, this nice little container with all the dividers. And what it is, the earrings that you make from this are little, you take and use the eye pins, which are right here. These are some head pins, and then here's some eye pins. So you can look up maybe how to use these on, if you don't know how to make something like this, or maybe you do and you can figure it out and do your own. You can do your own thing, or you can look up on YouTube on how to make a pair of earrings like this. But head pins, eye pins. Like I said, I used whatever it took to make one pair of earrings. So that, I promise you, that is all I made from here. And then there's these, you kind of layer these. Like here's some little pink flowers. They're all, I guess, plastic. And then you kind of layer them together to make, you can make all pink or different colors, but say here's a pink, and you put a little, hang a little blue one under here. And you do it with the eye pins and the chain. There's chain in here, and I'm going to show you everything, but you just kind of layer these together, and it kind of hangs. I don't want to lose any pieces. It kind of hangs on top of each other once you run the eye pins and everything through here. Here's that piece I dropped just now. So I don't want to take everything out, but you get what I mean. So these little pieces here that I was showing you that kind of hang on top of each other. There's the blue, this kind of pretty purple. There's a white, kind of frosty white, pink right here, pretty pink. And I think mine are all pink. I think I just used pink for mine. And I didn't use all the other colors. So pink, I don't think I used anything but the pink. I don't even think I used any leaves. So those are the petals. Those are petals. There's blue petals like that little pink one I just showed you. That's what this is. A light, I don't know if you can see it, but it is a light blue. That's a light blue. And then there's white just like that. Or that frosted white, kind of. The little ones like that. So blue, white, and pink. White, purple, blue, pink. Here's little pearls. And these are beads. They have a hole through. Little pearl beads. Right here is, these are the earring hooks in this little bag. And then I think I got this from BB Craft. And I think I paid for this one. Like I was doing, you know, their program. I was collabing with them. But this one, I bought some extra things too. I bought some earring kits, and this is one of them. But here's some chain, and there's some more in there, a little bit of chain. And then here's some other beads. There's blue and clear beads in here. So clear, I was trying to get a blue one. I only got clear. Hold on, let me try to get a blue one out of there. They're pretty tiny. But maybe you can see them in there. I can't seem to get them out. Let me hold this up. Because I don't want these to go everywhere. But right in this little square here, this section, there's some blue and clear beads. And then this right here, let's see what this is. Oh, this is jump rings. This is the jump rings. A lot of jump rings. I probably didn't use any of those because I have tons of jump rings, you know, besides this. And then the leaves. Little green leaves. And so you can make earrings, or you can make whatever you want. I mean, maybe you make little bead dangles, and you just want to use the leaves in your bead dangles, you know. You can just use your imagination and make whatever you want. But this little kit is listed in my shop when you see this video. So anyway, I think that's everything. If you think I forgot anything, or if you have any questions, let me know. But notification bell so you can remember to come back and see if you won. And next Saturday, if you remember that it's going to be next Saturday, it's going to be the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So you might be busy and forget to check. So hopefully one way or the other, whoever wins we'll be able to connect with each other, and I'll be able to get you the journal you won. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this fun giveaway Destash and the jewelry kit. I hope somebody can use that. It's very inexpensive. I paid more for it than what I'm listing it for, but I do have to charge a little bit for shipping. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just going to stick it in a bubble envelope, and off it'll go if somebody wants it. And the stuff I'm destashing like this, I'm not going to keep it in my shop forever. If nobody wants it, it's going to go to Goodwill. So, you know, I just hope, you know, I'm putting it in my shop because like I did pay for some of these things, and it's nice if I got some of my money back, a little bit of it anyway, or if not, that's fine. One way or the other, I just hope someone can use it one way or the other, whether I sell it in my shop or, end up taking it to Goodwill. So thank you for watching today, and I'll see you in my next video. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you later.